Every year, a handful of U.S. senators put out a list of bizarre federal projects that cost all of us millions of dollars. But this time, they put together a tournament of government waste during March Madness, one that you can vote on. Go to our website. Here to break down the bracket, Senator Joni Ernst of Iowa and Senator James Lankford of Oklahoma. They join us from the Russell Rotunda. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, Senator Ernst, let's start with you. A lot of people love cats. Why are you upset that $1.3 million was spent to figure out why cats like classical music?
Well, this was a study done by the NIH to the tune of $1.3 million to determine if you pamper your cats, will they have less hairballs? And yes, of course, the study found out that if you pamper cats, they do come up with less hairballs. But the problem with this is that it was done through the NIH with taxpayer dollars, and I'd rather that the NIH were studying issues that would really benefit our taxpayers, maybe a cure for cancer.
Right. It's the National Institute of Health, not the National Institute of Furballs.
Right.
Senator Lankford, $50,000 was given to a professor to write a book about Russian wine, right?
That's correct. Not just Russian wines, Soviet-era wines, to go back and see the influence of old wines, Soviet-era wines on their Europeanness. Now, again, this is something that if a professor in California in wine country wanted to be able to write, I'm sure there are folks in wine country be interested in that. Why in the world the federal taxpayer should pay for a study of Soviet-era wines, I have no idea.
And Senator Ernst, the final two, $1.6 million spent to research glitches in classic video games. And then we're going to move on to the final one, and that is $1.3 million to figure out why birds are so good at gambling.
Yes, we spent a combined total for those two studies, $2.9 million of taxpayer dollars, only to find out that the easy way to win those classical video games is to cheat and use programming glitches. Again, taxpayer dollars there. And then the final one, teaching pigeons how to gamble on pigeon-sized slot machines. I'm not sure what the benefit to the American taxpayer was.
Senator Lankford, exit question. What's the moral of the story? We thought you people in Congress were going to put a stop to all the government waste.
So this is part of the push that we have to be able to expose these areas, to push it out in the public into the public eye for more transparency, and to force these agencies to think twice before they try to do some of these studies and things. And then I actually release out a book every year we call Federal Fumbles.
Right.
We do a little bit earlier, not a basketball theme on that one, to be able to get all the transparency out and set up a series of solutions.
All right. Well, interesting stuff. Senator Joni Ernst and Senator James Lankford, thank you very much for joining us live.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
All right.